What is up, YouTube? So today I do have an older iPhone 5 over here next to my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I want to see how fast they are here to start up from a turned off state and see how long time it takes to get into the phone. We can also see here how Apple is going very big size these days. I mean, back in the days, they said that they would never do a super big phone, but obviously they didn't hold on to that for that long. So I'm gonna start them up here at the same time. Okay, let's see here. Let's do it. Okay. It was a little weird there how the Apple logo on the iPhone 12 Pro Max just had this like very weird, well, it just popped up for 1 second and then it kind of went away. As you can see, this yeah, this is quite a big difference actually. I mean, this one is really taking time here to start up, and this one obviously is already, I mean, there is like a 5 year difference between these two devices, but I didn't really think that the older generation iPhone would be that slow. Obviously it's running on an older version of iOS as well, so if I just go to settings on this device, go to display brightness, disable auto brightness, you can see that the kind of iOS version that this one is running on is, I think it is iOS 10, so way older. This one is obviously running on iOS 14. And I still think it's a little bit annoying with Apple phones how to find basic things like settings that you can't do it in here. Like, I don't see a settings page like you have on Samsung devices. But if we go to about here, you can see this one is having software version 14.4. It's also a little bit interesting on these older iPhones how it doesn't say software version, it just say version, but I still think it is the same thing. It's also interesting to see here with Apple how this kind of page over here, this kind of settings page, hasn't changed a thing for quite some time now. Still kind of the same thing. Also very interesting, obviously, with older generation iPhone, that you do have this like classic button down here, which a lot of people are kind of missing with these newer generation iPhones. Or I shouldn't say all, but a lot of people would like to bring it back. But then there's also a lot of people that like that you get more kind of screen. And you also have this other thing where if you would get a hardware problem with the home button, then it would be more expensive to fix, on the older generation iPhone. Yeah, have an awesome day. So, I mean, I guess you can summarize it that the new iPhone 12 Pro Max kind of crushed the iPhone 5 there in the startup phase.